that in recent decades, there have been a feeling among young people that what is true for one group of people may not be true for another group of people. In other words, the idea that what is true may not be true for everybody is based not on reason, but on feeling. And we cannot argue with feeling. Hi, I have been asked to answer the question, what is truth? You may be wondering, why ask this question? Don't we all already know what truth is? Truth is what is true. But this question has to be asked and answered because in recent decades, there is a feeling among some younger people that what is true for one group of people may not be true for another group of people. So truth may not be true for everybody. For example, what is true for the Buddhists is not true for the Christians. What is true for the Christian is not true for the Buddhists. Of course, this has serious implications for the gospel. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Is what Jesus said true and true for everyone? Jesus did not say, I am a way, a truth, and a life. He said, I am the way. No one comes to the Father except through me. So He is the way to God for everyone. And He is the truth for everyone. And He is the life for everyone. Also, He does not say, I have come to show you the way. He is saying, I am the way that I have come to show you. He does not say, I have come to give you life. He is saying, I am the life that I have come to give you. So in the same way, He does not say, I have come to tell you the truth. He is saying, I am the truth that I have come to tell you. Now, what is the truth that He has come to tell us? Of course, it includes the truth that He is the way to God and the truth that He is the life that God gives. More than that, He is telling us the truth concerning God, who God is. And since He is the truth that He has come to tell us, it means He is God. In fact, He says, I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. He who has seen me has seen the Father. That means He claims to be God. If Jesus Christ is God, whatever He says is true and true for everyone. You may not have noticed, I emphasize that in recent decades, there have been a feeling among young people that what is true for one group of people may not be true for another group of people. In other words, the idea that what is true may not be true for everybody is based not on reason, but on feeling. And we cannot argue with feeling. When they say what is true for one group of people may not be true for another group of people, what makes it true for one group and not true for the other group? The answer is truth is what works. That means whatever works is true. For example, they say Buddhism is true for Buddhists because it works for them. So when a Buddhist practices Buddhism, he is able to learn to be kind to others and find peace. In the same way, they say Christianity is true for the Christian because it works for the Christian. When a Christian puts Christianity into practice, they are also able to learn to be kind to others and find peace. And as Christians, we emphasize that Christianity is true and it works. But it is not true because it works. It works because it is true. What is true will work, but what works may not be true. It's like saying, a father is a man, but a man may not be a father. So truth will work, but what works may not be true. Now, just for the sake of argument, let's accept the idea that truth is what works, and also accept the idea that what is true for one group may not be true for another group. Let's accept these two ideas and see what happens. On September 11, 2001, something tragic happened in America. A group of suicide bombers hijacked aeroplanes and flew the aeroplanes into the Twin Towers of New York City, causing the two towers to collapse, killing thousands of people. We say these are terrorists. They have done something evil. Well, we say that based on what we believe to be true, based on what we consider truth, they are terrorists. They have done something evil. But according to them, the suicide bombers, those who sponsor them and those who are on their side, according to them, according to their truth, what they consider to be true, they are martyrs. They have done God's will. So when we say they are terrorists, they have done something evil, we are saying on the basis of what we consider to be truth. We are imposing our truth on them. But according to their truth, that is not the case. They are martyrs. They have done God's will. So you see, the idea that what is true for one group may not be true for the other group does not work for us. Because if that is true, we cannot impose what we consider truth on them. Then we cannot judge them and say they are terrorists. They have done something evil. We are just basing on what we consider truth, but what not they consider truth. So it does not work for us. So you see, we have to come back and uphold the idea that what is true for everybody. And to answer the question, what is truth? Truth is what is true. And what is true for everyone. Then there is a new question. How then do we know? How then can we be sure that what Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, is true and true for everyone? What I have shared is part 1 of my answer to the question, what is truth? In part 2, I will share and answer the question, how do we know what Jesus said is true? But meanwhile, to help non-believers recognize that Christianity is true, as Christians, we need to practice what we believe to be true in Christ in every area of our lives, not only in the spiritual areas of our life, in every areas of our life, in our family life, in our work life, in every area of our life, to show the world that what we believe works. Because there is this feeling among younger people that what is true works. What works is true. So unless they see Christianity works, at least for us as Christians, they do not see how Christianity is relevant to them. So while we wait for part 2, the answer to how do we know what Jesus says is true and true for everyone, let's put what we know to be true into practice. You have an opportunity to ask questions concerning what I have just shared. You can do that by clicking the link below and post your question there, but do it within 2 weeks.
If you liked our sharing just now, like this video or share it with your friends. If you'd like to check out more of our content, do subscribe to our YouTube channel or watch back our previous videos here. Thank you for watching. Bye!